Hey everyone, this is Ryan, and you're watching TKK Collector. So we're down in St. Lucia on vacation. You probably noticed a different vibe from our videos. I think we've done a few videos, but if I can't edit them, I can't really post them. So I might as well do these talking head videos. As I was walking through the streets of St. Lucia, a guy come up to me and looked at my shirt, and it was a Dragonite shirt from Pokemon Center. He looks at me, "Hey, Naruto, eh?" And I was like, "No, not Naruto." So just makes you think. Not everybody knows Pokemon. Not everybody has, a deep understanding of us as Pokemon collectors, and it was cool to talk to people. But that's one of the things we found. I've searched local groups. No one does Pokemon here. Nobody in St. Lucia really does Pokemon. It's probably too small a community. I think St. Lucia, the island itself, is smaller than the metropolitan area that we come from. We're at quite a fancy resort. We have marina view back there. You can see people with real money with boats. Interesting thing happened is that I was out here and some lady lost her phone, and she screams, "Help!" And so I go ahead and I just watch what unfolds, and she runs away, and people rush to try to help, and they don't know what's going on. They just heard a lady scream, "Help!" Everybody's looking around. They see that this lady left her flip-flops sitting like on the bench over there. People are looking in the water, trying to figure out what was going on. People were quite curious. They holler, gather people over. No one knows what's happening. They just heard this lady scream help, and it was really early in the morning. So people look, and eventually the lady comes back, and she has someone with a snorkel gear, and one of the workers here has to go snorkeling for this lady's phone in the marina. And let me just say, it's blue, but it's murky. I don't think I'd want to be swimming in there. There's definitely fish in there. I can see them moving around, but it's a murky marina. The only way we can do this is we sort of pooled our money with another family and rented a place and came here. Beautiful in St. Lucia. Everything is very expensive in St. Lucia. The navigation, getting around, very expensive in St. Lucia. Very fun. So back to Pokemon. I was talking with another person, and this person is used to getting their packs, and this is Canadian dollars. So this person comes to me, he's chatting with me through the store, and he says, "I always get my packs for $4." Now, let me just say, we have distribution. Only if you buy a booster box do you get packs for I think if you divide the total distribution cost by 36, it comes to like $368 per pack if you buy a booster box. It's the cheapest way to get packs, of course. But this guy says, "Oh, I always get my packs as $4." Now, I know for sure the sleeved blisters, the packs, the sleeve blisters, or the check lane blisters, or, the 3-pack blisters, the cheapest they come to is about $4.20, $4.50. So once you add tax into that, there's no way I can sell packs for $4.50 unless, I break down a booster box to sell them, which I can't. I don't have an in-person store. So he keeps telling me I can get my packs for $4. And I'm saying, go ahead, get them. And what happens is I eventually clue in. He's actually buying the packs from, there's this, way back in Halifax, there's this person, I won't say the name here, but they're well renowned for selling hot Pokemon products. They're well renowned for selling, stuff that's fallen off the back of a truck, stuff that's stolen. There's also, they're well renowned. I think last week they were selling a fake gray felt hat Pikachu slab, PSA 10. If it's fake, it doesn't count, right? So it's definitely fake, bad cert, the whole rigmarole. We've called them out in local Facebook groups for them selling inauthentic Pokemon product because they don't know what they're selling, right? They're just selling whatever they can get, whatever they can turn, and they sell $4 packs. So, sure, you might be able to get your Pokemon packs really cheap if you're buying them stolen. But unfortunately, when stores are telling you that they cannot get packs for that cheap, so they can't sell you packs for that cheap, they're not lying to you. There's not a lot of margins on loose packs and things like that. Like I said, if you take a booster box and you take the distribution price and you break it down by 36, I think the lowest you can get Canadian is like $3.68 a pack if you get a deal on distribution. So sure, I could sell those maybe for $4.50 a pack, but hey. So I spent some time, building rapport, talking to this guy, letting him know that yes, you're buying stolen packs. I know other people who do buy from this particular seller, and sometimes it's authentic, sometimes it's real. Sometimes they're getting a great deal on these packs that we don't know where they come from. They're not bought from distribution. The seller buys Amazon pallets. The seller breaks release date buying Amazon pallets. Definitely stolen. So, what can you do? I always try to, when I have a conversation with someone, try to educate them about what I'm doing, my margins I make. Like if I give 75 trading credit, and I have this deal where you can do 15% off if you buy locally from me, I'm only making 10%. I'm making 10% on your trade-in. That's very clear. I give people Excel spreadsheet, exactly the price for any trade-ins to do. I let them know. So that's the thing. I try to be very transparent. Kai also is very aware of how transparent everything is. And we did an opening here in St. Lucia. We're going to try to do a few more, but like I said, I got some editing to do because some of them are kind of rough. But it's always fun here. So hope you guys are having a okay entertainment from me doing these raw chats, informational chats. Even though I'm away, I'm still getting like eBay orders, but I got that old vacation set up. And whenever someone orders from me, I try to message them, let them know, hey, I'll be back on the 15th. Hey, I'll be able to fulfill your order. Come by after the 15th. So people are forgiving and understanding. I have it all marked on the website, so people know when they order, they'll eventually get it. I did have one customer who contacted me and said that their bubble mailer did not arrive. And I try to take photos of the bubble mailers when I send them. So I sent them the photo. I let them know when I sent it. Hopefully they'll get it. If they're not, I'll refund them. If someone orders from me and I sent it via mail and they don't get it, usually it's me who makes a judgment. Do I send it with shipping or don't? So if it's me who makes that judgment, me as a store, if it gets lost, I'll cover it. I'll refund the order. Sucks because they're probably wanting those playable cards for the decks. They probably want to get that added to their decks so they can play. It's going to suck if I have to refund them. It's going to suck that they're not going to get the cards that they wanted. But yeah, that's how it goes. I kind of really looking forward to hearing from them letting me know that it arrived safely. But that's how it goes. Often if you do ship a lot of cards, stuff will go missing. Some people will be suspect, oh, you sent it via mail, so you have no proof that it was delivered. You got to trust people. But honestly, I probably will mark up their account saying, lost a mail on order number 1. And if they place another order, I'll probably figure out how to get tracking on that order, especially if it's big. Otherwise, I might have to say, there's something going on with your mail route, and I cannot ship if I don't know if things will arrive. But we'll see. I think it'll arrive. Most customers, I think 99% of customers are good customers. They get their product. Most mail does arrive in Canada Post. You don't have to send tracking on everything. I have a great relationship with the mail people. They know me by sight. They sometimes test my packages. They test if they're too thick to go in the mail slot. They put them through this big plastic thing, and most times it's like, big orders. Most times it's like, just barely makes it in. So that's the way it goes. You gotta make good relationships. A lot of the time when you're dealing with Pokemon, it's the best part is making a good relationship, making a contact, getting to know someone, and yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this little chat. the like, hit the subscribe, all that fun stuff. Cheers. And take a holiday every once in a while. It's really good.